Well, well, well. Well. What is going on, good people? It is your guy, Philip Edge, man. And listen, I made it back. Man. I was stranded up in the Northeast in Boston. Did I say it right? I was stranded, y'all. But I have made it back, and I'm super excited to be here. If you don't know, this is the Edge Energy Shot, the podcast that helps you move from self-doubt to self-assurance, become a better leader, and create a greater net worth through a higher self-worth. I am your guy, Philip Edge, man, and we're going to talk today, man. I'm going to share with you today something that I learned. I'm going to share with you something that I learned, and I believe this thing that I'm going to share with you today is going to help you to be better today. Let me ask you a quick question. Who told you that you couldn't do it? Who told you that you couldn't grow the business? Who told you that you couldn't do that certain thing? Who was it anyway? I want to talk to you about that today. Who in the world told you that you couldn't? So y'all get ready, buckle up, join me on the other side. This is the Edge Energy Shot. Let's go, y'all.
Everything that I have that's within me is all that I need with my God by my side. How every time they turn around, I'm still winning, regardless of feelings. I'm pursuing greatness, greatness, greatness. My destiny's greatness, greatness, greatness. I'm pursuing greatness, greatness, greatness. My destiny's greatness, greatness, greatness.
It feels so good to be back, man, in my driver's seat today, man. In my studio, it feels so good to be back. And y'all, I'm telling you, this week was literally a it was a battle of the mind. It was the will to stay focused. It was really watching the words that I say. And listen, y'all know around here at the Edge Energy Shot every single day, we try to stay focused and we try to set our intentions with the things that we say. This is what I was saying all week, y'all. I was saying this. I'm in the perfect position at the opportune moment, fulfilling my perfect purpose, connecting with the right people and expressing the right words. What God envisions, I envision. What God desires, I desire. And the highest blessings of heaven are being released in my life right now. I agree, and so shall it be. Y'all, I was saying that all week long because I was stranded. I was stranded in Boston. My flight actually got canceled. I was coming back from a client site up in the Boston area, and literally I went to the airport and they canceled my flight. Listen, after 20 years of traveling, I've only had a flight canceled twice. This is the second time, and y'all, I stood in a line for 4 hours trying to get to the front of the line. That's how many people were impacted and affected. And I got to that line on Tuesday, and that lady said, "Well, sir, we can get you home on July 1st. I said, excuse me? I said, ma'am, July 1st is Saturday. I said, what am I supposed to do between now and Saturday? But listen, y'all, I did not allow that situation to impact my mindset. I said, okay, thank you very much. I went, I found a hotel, got to the hotel, and literally I sat and I started speaking. I said, no, I'm getting home before Saturday. I'm getting home. I don't know how it's going to happen. I understand there's a backlog of people all trying to get home. I get it. But your boy gonna get home before Saturday, and y'all, it came to pass. I flew into Atlanta yesterday afternoon, feeling so good. My piece that I want to share with you is what you say is so powerful. The things that come out of your mouth are so powerful. If you believe or if you don't believe, you're going to be right. Choose belief. Choose to believe. Right? Thinking about that, I want to think about the story of the Wright brothers, Orville and Wilbur Wright. Some of you know who they are. Some of you will know who they are after I tell you this quick story. But the reason I want to talk about the Wright brothers is because I had some challenges with flying this week, right? So it made me think about, Orville and Wilbur, who embarked on this mission that seemed impossible, right? They were on a mission to make an object fly. Now, listen, that didn't make sense. Why? Because we know that there are rules that apply to this world. One of them is what goes up must go down, right? So Orville and Wilbur, they were going to defy the natural law of gravity. How do you defy something that is undefiable, right? Like, how do you do that? What goes up must go down. Now Orville and Wilbur, they had to say what goes up must stay up. Yeah. And people looked at them as if they were crazy. The audacity of these guys to think that they could, they could defeat law. They can defeat gravity. I can imagine what people were saying about these two guys, but they didn't allow what other people thought about them to stop them from doing what they believe. They were fueled on the inside by this unwavering conviction that, you know what, we are going to defy the doubters. Yeah, you got to catch that right there. We are going to defy the doubters because we see something that everybody else can't see. And watch this. After attempt, and they kept on messing up, and the planes kept on falling out of the air. But on December 17th, 1903, the Wright brothers took flight off the sands of Kitty Hawk, North Carolina, and that plane started flying. They started doing something that people said could not happen. Do y'all understand the significance of that? What goes up must come down. Try it right now. Take something, throw it up in the air, watch it come down, right? They took something that was impossible to do and changed it, right? So there's the law of gravity. But the Orville brothers, the Wright brothers, they now have this thing called the law of aviation. Yeah. Law of gravity, what goes up must come down. Law of aviation, watch this. What goes up must stay up. And y'all, I'm so happy about that. Because when that plane took off, I was so happy that we stayed in the air. I was so happy that we continued in flight for just a couple hours. I was so happy that we were able to control our landing. All of that came from Orville and Wilbur Wright, who had something. They had the foresight. They were able to see something that other people can't see, despite other people's skepticism. There are people who are skeptical about your idea. There are people who are skeptical about what you see. There are people who are skeptical about what you're trying to do. Here's the thing, though. They don't need to have that vision, because that vision wasn't given to them. That vision was given to you. So listen, I want to challenge you today. Let me give you just a couple things. We're going to get out of here. Number one, I need you to trust your inner vision. Trust your inner vision. Understand and embrace your unique vision. You got to trust your instincts. Right? Sometimes you just have that thing that's on the inside of you where you know that you know that you know, right? And if you know, believe what you know. Don't worry about everybody else, because your perspective is invaluable and it holds the key to unlocking your true potential. If you accept what everybody else says, it will lead you to a life of frustration, and you don't want to be frustrated. So we have to learn and listen to that inner voice and let it guide you towards your dreams. See, if you believe, it doesn't matter what everybody else says. Trust your inner vision. Second thing we got to be able to do, you got to release yourself from the opinions of others. Yeah. Because here's the truth. Their opinions, baby, they don't matter. It really doesn't matter. If they believe in you, it doesn't matter. But what does matter is, do you believe in you? It only take one. It only take one. And I just need you to believe in you today. Don't let the doubts and the opinions of others overshadow your belief. Don't let what they are saying, don't let that overshadow what you are seeing. You heard that, right? Don't let what they are saying overshadow what you are seeing. Their limitations are not yours to carry. You don't have to carry their limitations. Just stay true to yourself and surround yourself with those who support your vision and uplift your vision. All that means is you got to find people to believe in you. It don't got to be everybody. Just find you one person. Find you one person who looks at you and says, you know what, you ain't crazy. You know what, you can do this. You know what, I believe in you. And when you get weak, just borrow their belief. You can do it. Like, if you're weak today, borrow my belief because I believe in you. That's why I get here. That's why I come here in the mornings to be able to share this kind of information with you because I believe in you and I want to see you do and achieve all the things that are on the inside of you. So you got to trust your inner vision. You got to release the opinions of others. Let them things go. And the last thing I'm going to share with you today, you got to take action and persist. Let me say it again. You have to take action and persist. Belief alone is not enough. It has to be accompanied by unwavering action, meaning you have to do something with what you believe. So I need you today to take consistent steps towards your goals, even when the path gets tough. When the going gets tough, the tough get going, right? That's what we got to do. Embrace that same spirit that the Wright brothers had. Embrace that same dog, that same tenacity, that same perspective, right? That despite the countless failures, success is on the horizon. I believe in you today. So today, my friends, it's time for you to unleash your vision, to unleash your potential, to believe in yourself, to trust in your instincts, to refuse to settle for less than you deserve. The Wright brothers prove that the sky is not the limit, and you have the power to soar to new heights. Listen, today's Friday. I will be back with you on Monday, ready to go, ready for some more inspiration. Why? Because I believe in you. If you don't believe in you, borrow my belief. You can do it. We'll talk to y'all on Monday. Well, peace.
They don't know everything that I have that's within me is all that I need with my God by my side. How every time they turn around, I'm still winning, regardless of feelings. I'm pursuing greatness, greatness, greatness. My destiny's greatness, greatness, greatness. I'm pursuing greatness, greatness, greatness. My destiny's greatness, greatness, greatness.